Hi, welcome to the Freeman Conversations. I'm Jobert Ocao, the online editor of the Freeman. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here in the studio, we're very glad to finally have them after a long while. Actually, we've been writing about them, posting about their achievements, and finally, they're here in the flesh. After about 2 years of making Cebu proud, we have in the room the members of the Philippine Accessible Disability Services Inc. or PADS. That's PADS Adaptive Dragonboat Racing Team, and they just won back-to-back gold medal as champions in the 2018 Hong Kong International Dragonboat Races or the Hong Kong Dragonboat Carnival. Congratulations for being here in the panel. We have their coach, Christian INC. Thank you very much, Coach, for finally making it this time. Thank you for being here. Yes. Of course, we also have Miss Eva Marie Nova. Eva Marie, one of the paddlers.
Yes.
We have the president of the organization, Attorney Charis Pyramid. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
3 days ago.
Yes, and also another paddler, Mr. Jose Ramos Sotas. Thank you very much. And the CEO and co-founder of PADS organization, we have How do you, for the benefit of those watching, how do you exactly pronounce your family name? Maunes. And if he is very familiar to many of you, that's because he has also appeared. He has been in your TV screens for quite a while now. Okay, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
We had the members of the Pink Paddlers a few weeks ago, and Coach Chris was supposed to be with them at the time, and now we're glad he's finally here with us today. How does it feel to be back-to-back champions?
I think it should start with
Chris. Let's start with you.
Very emotional, and then very overwhelming that we make proud again the Philippine flag and all Cebuanos.
Yeah, of course, we're very proud of all of you, and we hope the rest of the Philippines is too.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss.
Sa ako sang side, sir, nalipay sad din kay usamis nakahatag og garbo sa Pilipinas and also for the person with disability nga community.
Very good, Madam President.
Well, I've always been cheering in the Philippines because I didn't go with them for the two races.
Why is that?
Because PADS is an NGO. It's a non-profit organization, and we've been really we've been lucky enough to get sponsorships, very generous sponsors from so many people, even from the private sector. And you have to understand you're flying in 40 or 48 people, and it would entail a lot of costs.
Correct. Yeah.
So my perception would be just to give that slot to somebody who's deserving. I know that so many paddlers are deserving to be in that. So I'm just cheering. Cebu is really proud of their achievements.
Yeah. Can we try now? Sir.
Shall we sing? Then I'm proud to become PADS partner. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. We know that a job was supposed to be waiting for he's taking a few hours of leave from work today. And finally, Sir JB.
Yes. Well, we're really happy. We're really happy about the results, and I think it's only a matter of time that they will be able to achieve what we have accomplished right now. Even since day one, I firmly believe in the paddlers' capacity, and with their dedication and their big heart and all the sacrifice they made just for the love of the sport. I think it's only a matter of time that they will go to places. So
and they did go to places.
Yes, and it's only for a very short time. Actually, we had this 5-year strategic plan for the team.
Yeah.
And we are really surprised of the accomplishments and where the team right now is. So
Yeah.
actually, we're really expecting that at the end of the 5-year plan, dito na sila mo
Barefoot.
Yes.
barefoot. But no, as early as the second year, start na sila. So we're really excited about the next coming years.
Yeah.
What the team will perform.
I'm sure we'll talk about your beginnings in a while, but for now I'd like to make mention because earlier I was talking to the paddlers who are already here. I actually counted you have at least 23 medals in just 2 years. And to think you started competing only in 2017.
Yes.
Yeah, and now you have at least 23 medals, and this is on top of the semi-final and finalist
Yes.
rankings that you've had.
If you
So-
count, it's about, I think, 12 races.
Yeah, not bad at all. 23 medals and several championships already.
Yes.
Okay, aside from the people in front right now, we also have in the room other members of the team. We have the husband who eventually joined the team
Yes.
after watching you for quite a while,
Yes.
Sir Rolando Noya, and of course, Mr. Brian Arogo. Hi guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go back to the beginnings of PADS first. By the way, PADS is the country's premier cross-disability Dragonboat team composed of people with various disabilities. And Sir JP and Madam President, how did you guys start all of this?
Where do you start? I think JP was on an exploratory mode because in 2016, JP was invited to join a global sports mentorship program. This was in Chicago, Illinois. So he was there 3 months, and he was mentored by athletes, world-class athletes at that. And so it was there where he was introduced to the concept of adaptive sports, right? It's the sport adapting to the disability of a person. It's short of saying, even if you have a disability, make sure that this sport will accommodate you so that you can join the sport.
Yeah.
And so,
So I was trained and mentored by the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. Now I'm sure.
Before you continue, I heard you also have a pending invitation to go to Chicago next month.
Yes, actually we're going back there. Bringing the entire team na.
Yay.
So I was mentored by the Global Sports Mentoring Program, wherein there were 2 of us from the Philippines.
Okay.
No, the other one was Andin Dumapog, no, the multi-awarded Paralympian, and me representing Cebu. And so we come up with we were guided and mentored to come up with an action plan for our country. And then I was really blown away by how the people and how the community was able to take ownership of the different sporting programs tailored fit for persons with disabilities in Chicago. And I think Chicago is the birthplace of adaptive sports. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I was really blown away how people with disabilities participate and how they develop athletes. And
They were empowered.
yeah, very empowered. So I was.
When was this? When you joined the
2016.
training?
Yeah,
Okay.
2016. So I told myself, even my mentor, I'm gonna come up with an action plan that can help my community, and regardless if there's no equipment available, I have to try it. I have to start somewhere else. But our RIC is like a 30-year-old institution already, and they said that we also started as a small organization, and we grew up with the help of the community. So when I came back to the Philippines, I was really looking for a sport, and I was also trying to look into some available sports. Wheelchair basketball was one of the few, and I met Sir Reeves there, and with his teammates, and I saw how difficult the sport, how ailing the sport is. Noting that the wheelchairs needs repair, and and they told me that they were really active a few years ago. Pero karon it's slowly dying down because there's no support or they don't really have wheelchairs. So that time, I was trying to look into how we can work things out, and then I saw a post from Attorney Heidi Cunha.
Oh yeah, we'd like to say hi to Attorney Heidi. We were just chatting last night about this. Yeah.
So she was like
Yes.
paddling.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, Dragon
How about
Boat.
that?
Yeah, and
Dragonboat.
I heard about Dragon Boat a few years ago when the Philippines was really, a strong contender of Dragon Boat racing, and I saw, oh,
This
everyone
was
is sitting
September
down,
2016.
and then I told her, Attorney, I want to present you my action plan if it's possible here. She said, okay, I will invite you one Sunday to paddle with the team. So when I started paddling.
But were you already into paddling before the train?
No.
Okay.
Everyone is. We don't have really a background on adaptive Dragon Boat team or Dragon Boat team, so
Yeah.
wala. And then I told myself, possible ang Dragon Boat because it's a seated sport and the equipments are cheaper, it's readily available, and it's a water sport.
Right.
And I
And
feel
lots of water around.
Yes.
yeah, water around and water in a sense that it's one of the fears of a person with disability. Or sometimes if you get disabled, they will say, oh, you cannot, just be careful with the water because you might get drowned or you can swim and blah blah. And no, it's different. No, I believe that there's freedom in water. When you're in water, there's freedom of movement. Everyone can, and culturally, we are water people.
Correct.
So,
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's how I started. One Sunday, I invited a few paddlers. Then si Daisy pa una. Only one, started with one paddler, one disabled paddler, and by word of mouth,
What's her disability?
she has a congenital anomaly. So
Okay.
and she joined us one Sunday, and then she posted her paddling activity on Facebook, and everyone got really curious about that sport. And the
That
next
is
Sunday,
actually possible.
yes, and then a few Sundays after, the Mandawi group, led by Miss Eva, joined in, and then we realized, oh, pwede na tama team, no? We're more than 10.
Ilan na kabok ato, miss? From your group?
Sa Mandawi, at that time, maybe 12.
So, na sila, no?
Kaya ako man siyang pag-meeting ng mga sa federation, kaya ang mga president na may meeting sa among i-announce. They say person with disability nga willing mo-train sa Dragon Boat.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, very challenging because Cebu Yacht Club, it's not accessible. Majority of the paddlers are from the south, so we have to find a way like carpooling. So we have to wake up as early as 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. just to pick up the guys from SRP or from Basak. Take them to Cebu Yacht Club and then take them back again there.
Yeah.
Until such time that they realize they started to love sport. So dito, abot na lang midaan dito sa kuan. But we don't have any equipments.
So we just about to ask, where did you get your equipment?
Baro lang sa mga paddlers from the other team. And then
Also
later
rented the boat.
and then we rented the boat and sila later on di na magpukom na mo kay mga ubay lang pa. So I was given a very small grant from the embassy. So I asked them wala
This is the US Embassy?
Yeah, US Embassy.
Okay.
Told them wala ni pando, wala ni equipment. They told me, okay, we'll give you a very small grant for you to start the program. So nakapalit me 20 paddles siguro.
And then the
life
jacket. And then the shirts.
And the shirts.
The white
So,
shirts.
dito na.
Yeah.
So Rev, what was your experience pag so good?
Kuyawan mo kay Dili, okay mo lang may. One time, nag-get jacket and then nakulap na outside. Dito ko na-ikuha nga, na-encourage ko nga inani din pag-kuhan kung sa akong ma-discapsize. Wala na akong control.
Off camera, I was asking the paddlers, requirement ba yun ang kay bawo mo langoy, ang kinahanglan kay bawo mo langoy if you are a paddler?
Well, ideally, we started the conversation that we just wanted to minimize the risks of of whatever happens. When the example, when the boat capsizes. So in one of our conversations, we wanted like to have capsize drills for the timon to really, capsize intentionally the boat. And then one of our coaches, or one of the paddlers, who is Arnold Balaes, Paralympian, he trains paddlers to swim, how to swim. So ideally, we just want them to know how to swim, so that in cases of emergencies like the boat capsizing, they'd be
Personal
able to
survival,
handle
yeah.
themselves.
So, but at first we really require them to wear their
Vests.
personal flotation devices or
Okay.
the life vests, because we want to, since the sport is just new, we want to really set up a standard in terms of safety and security. So, require naman sila mag-life vest. And katong nabot ang inyong group, I told them na really nice kayo, picture ta, doon sa ilawom sa bridge and everything. And then nag-capsize ang boat. Tayo matagin mo itong nga But then it was, I think it made a lot of impact to the guys, because nalingaw sila. And at the same time, murag nahog to short of team building activity. Sa oras ito pag hawa sa tubig and everything. So, then magpayawan ko ito patay, hindi mo malik next Sunday.
Katong first nga ni capsize sa rep. Sa may feeling.
Super, di halap yun, pero salig lang po sa life vest.
Wala ka na-traumatize?
Wala man. Moto'y kuha na ko nga, ay nani dahil hindi ka nga yung madlok. Hindi ka nga yung panic.
But it was nice nga, positive ang impact.
Yes.
Ikaw
Super
pa.
hadlok lugar.
Sa akin, sir, dili gid ingon tatalingan na hadlok kay gitrain na mi daan before mi nisakay gitudloan mo sa amay buhaton. If ever man siya mahitabo mo na inyo buhaton, so ora hilig sakay sa boat ready na. Kaya actually na may life vest.
Nanong na-interesado man mo sa paddling?
Ako sa akong site, first na-interest ko sa Dragonboat tungod kay usama ko ka-diabetic patient. And then need ko nga mag-exercise. So kung sayaw, kansiman ko kung mapil kong zumba nga gi. So dis akong doctor kay kung zumba ko, ako mga kauban nga ibol, tuyok na ako, padumpang mo tuyok. Yung nana ko, bro, lahi, mag-baby ko. Actually, kasi nakadawat na ko sa akong kaugalingon ngayon, ani ko, pero lahi, good. So pag-announce sa opisina, nga na-Dragonboat ako naman na, nindot ni Daya, na-ilan training, pakusog, so dagpugi kayong singot, mahubig yung sugar na kami. Mother first nga nasa ko naman na, mapil ko Dragonboat, kay ka na, para sa akong diabetes, na second, kay i-try na ko akong self, nga i-limit na ko yung disability, kaya ba na ko?
Yeah.
O, i-challenge na ko akong self, nga, if kaya sa uban, why not na ko, no?
True. Absolutely. Yeah.
Kay, actually, ang tiil, di mapumudag, lingkod naman, and then lingkod, bugsay lang. So, kaya rin na kaya bisag duwara ka tudlo, kakunit mo niyapon.
Ang lahoy lagi ko, if ever.
Magpatudlo na niyo. Super tayo sa swimmer.
Okay, and then, eventually, Coach Christian came along.
Yes, related kay na story.
Yes, please tell us what you told us off camera. How did you get to be in the team?
Actually, I just met Pads in social media.
March.
Social media. Last 2016 December, I saw the video of Pads. Katong inyong marketing na kuan na. I saw them na. Paddle sila. And then, lahi sila gining sila na. Maybe this is just a recreational or a hobby for people with disability, and then I really want to help them, and then I want to happy and then just to share my skills and knowledge.
Okay, before you continue, when you started the pads, was it ever an intention to compete?
No. Well, historically, the name of PADS was Philippine Accessible Deaf. Served only for the deaf because that was the advocacy of JP.
Right.
Like he was a court interpreter, he was a news interpreter. His love was really for the deaf. But then when he came from Chicago, that was when like his mind was really open to including not just the deaf but all the other disabilities.
Okay.
That's why I remember the date. It was July 25, 2016. He gathered everyone, presented the idea, changed the name of the organization from Philippine Accessible Deaf Services to Philippine Accessible Disability Services.
And you're almost in your second year.
Second year,
Yeah.
yes.
Because because before, when we had projects for the deaf community, no, we encounter disability leaders as well, and they would ask us, "Sir, wala tayo project ang mga disabled. So, anong deaf raman? Daghan mga problema with other disabilities." So kami, we really wanted to promote about social inclusion, participation, and we realized we we are actually excluding only a certain group of people, so and wa pong gimi kibagid unsa gid among i-approach na program.
Because we're also just starting at the time.
And then moto we found and then realized I think sport is the right platform for inclusion. So moto we then decided na mag-isab tag name instead from the deaf, then we changed to disability.
And then to be fair, JP was in the advocacy since 2009, diba? 2009.
That's why it's very familiar.
Giving educational talks, information campaign. But then he said, "Nakapoy naman, Surya, ato na lang ibugsay, or ato na yung sport."
And then Coach Christian saw there's a lot of areas to improve on as far as your paddling skills are concerned.
Actually, so I messaged the page of pads, and then they replied instantly. And then I messaged a lot of things in Cebu, but they didn't reply. Only pads. Maybe there's a sign that that I need to go to pads at that time. And then actually, I messaged them that I just want to train together with them. Not to train them, but to train together.
This was pro bono work for him, because he was working in Manila. He had to fly to Cebu, and then just allocate a certain number of days. Sige mo train ta, and then larga na sa siya balik. So that was his schedule before he.
For context, you were already a trained paddler before you reached out to pads.
You belong to what?
Please tell us your experience.
I was in. Luckily that I was in. I joined one of the elite teams in Manila, in the Philippines. Triton Dragonboat racing team. They compete in other countries, and then they won championship already, and then one of the contender here in the Philippines.
So you were there for 2 years, then diba sa Triton?
And then I trained there 6 days a week. So and then I also
in Manila, Manila.
And then I also asked for one-on-one training, coaching for my to improve myself as a paddler. And then I realized when I was in the pads, naaday padul nga ng akong hard work sa training kay maybe the Lord is preparing me for another higher challenge for me to share my knowledge and all the hard work na ako ang na-accumulate sa training sa Manila, and then na ako ma-share sa kuan. And then
more noble purpose now.
Yes, there's a quality na ako nahatag sa ilaha kay lisod man kaayo na more ka ng lousy kaayo ko, di ba? More ka lang ang quality na ako nakuha dito sa Manila nahatag sa pads.
How did they respond to your technical knowledge and know-how?
Sa pads?
Yes.
Actually, it's the first thing is medyo syempre strict kayo kay I want them to catch up. I asked them first na kung sa man ninyong ganahan. I asked Sir JP, is it okay to share my knowledge and skills or na kuan? Because I asked your paddlers na they want to learn and then they want to compete. Because I asked them na, do you have an experience in racing? Na daw, they went to Argao and Dumaguete. And then how was the experience? Di katawan na daw sila. I was hurt na kato siya dito ko naigo na di katawan mo, why? Nga naman katawan mo. And then may mga hearsay pa na ano man yung mga PWDs. Apil-apil naman sila na man sila yung
Ang batang yung gipang-apilan before or open competition?
Open competitions.
Yeah, digit kali kaya nga i-hit the foot ka ba pinana. Mapil mo, yes sir. Kada ka mo gagmay mong tiim.
Mo na.
That's society for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes. Mo na I was na fire up ko na I will make this team strong and competitive. And then dito na ni-burn na ako hard na more ka nang nikaan ka sa train ko, and then I tell them that if you really want to become a strong team, you need to be brave, to accept all the challenges na ato ang ihatag na training sa inyo, because all the hard work sa training ma-harvest man ninyo in career.
It will pay off.
Yes, it will.
And well, your 23 medals, I think, is if not proof enough of all the hard work. So what kind of hard work are we talking about here? And how did they respond to the hard work? The hard training?
What time do you wake up?
Yeah, please tell us specifics.
Before the
Secret
For
before
example time.
yeah, before kasi schedule sa yung training before
Every Sunday rin ito.
every Sunday.
Once a week.
Then when ni sulod na jud ko, I requested to Sir GP. Sir GP will follow the training schedule like this. 4:30 a.m. call time. 4 times a week. Naguliyang ang team kana ano man sir oy mga kana. And then di ba sir ang mga PWD, they don't they don't wake up early.
Who likes to wake up early?
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah, champions. So,
Daghan magandang ganang para masyado because we don't like waking up early. Anyway, go ahead.
that's a big challenge, di ba sir? Because Sir JP, I saw the hard work na gibuhat ni Sir JP. I-pick up niya ang mga paddlers. Kasi may mga taga-Naga, taga-Talisay, taga-Ninilian, from Bardo. So, mag-abot sila sa Basak, and then others are from Baan. And then, gipakita sa nako na ako, kay from Diluan man ko, ako just gipangita sila guys, na musayo ko dito, because I want them to be, makita nila na someone,
An example.
na kuan na, ako, gani, di ko liluan sa'yo ko. And then I want them na, ako sila i-feed always, most sila nga mo ang gibuhat, na i-feed na sila na, kaya mo lagi na ninyo. It's just a matter of kanang
getting used to the
that mindsetting, kaya mo na ninyo. And then after few months, normal routine na siya sa
We need that. You actually look forward to practice.
the training. Yeah. Okay. And then, onward to your first competition.
First competition is
This was I remember this was in October 2016.
Oh, but this was before.
This was before.
Yeah, after when he came in.
When he came in, the
What
next
was your
year
first competition? This was early 2017.
Boracay na.
Yeah.
so after 3 months, 3 months of training. After 3 months of training,
May.
April to say.
April.
Okay,
April 16.
January, February, March, I fly out sa Cebu.
Cebu.
And then I decided to Sir JP na nag-story ang June na. Kay, hapit na ang June, I was pressured na, what will happen to the team? We're gonna, I really want I really want to help the team. So, nangadjid jud ko tama, ako, mapana ko sa akong family. Suman, kanang.
Why were you based in Manila?
Transferred in Manila.
Yeah, why? Why were you
For work.
in Manila? For work, okay.
So, balik ko sa JP, balik ko din. I really want to help the team. Then, let's work it out. Balik ko sa April, and then train ng week ka ng hard kay para for Boracay.
Alright.
Kay, this is the first test.
Prior to Hong Kong.
Prior to Hong Kong.
Okay.
Magkana ng preliminary examination or kung asa na may kutob sa amo ang nakatunan sa trainings na among gihatag sa team.
Okay.
And then the team nindot ang performance sa team. Even though we didn't win, but the performance of the team was on the third out of 6 lanes, third ang team. And then we're competing with one of the elite teams in the Philippines, like Air Force, PNP.
Okay.
So, we are third on them. And then we even compete with the international teams, and then we are always on a third. So masulod lang sa semifinals is the first two. So I told them that it's really emotional. Okay, that's the first very competitive kanang race for the team, and then they really work hard.
How long was this race?
Last year, April 2000. The distance was 250 and 500 meters.
Okay.
So, kumbatisad sila, always on a third, and then we talk about the team na we will come back stronger. This is just a beginning.
Correct.
It was just the beginning. We all cried. As in, when I was Mark, nawanaan ako siya. Teary-eye na po ko. Okay, very, very grabe kaayo ang mga sacrifices on that na we're gonna mag-grip na mo. We're gonna mas, we get some more motivation.
Yeah.
Every years, it's another challenge for the team.
Si Sir Rev and si Miss Eva, you were in that team in Boracay.
Yes.
Okay. How was it competing for the first time?
Nindot, kuba, pero salig lang din sa team. Salig din sa Ginoo. Mas nakuan ko sa akong sarili nga kaya lagi din ako mag-compete.
Miss?
Sa akong self ato nga time, makaana ko nga mas confident niya to, then wala na mo na feel nga person with disability me while nag-race me kay dili gid mi ingon behind gid sa uban nga mga elite teams. Okay, kung makita na mo dili gid ingon lagi ang distansya but about jud.
What was the mentality of that team at that time, coach?
Ang among defeat sa team is we will enjoy the race, and then we will show the world that people with disability can do it, can compete side by side with the strongest teams in the Philippines and all over the world.
This was also an open competition.
Yes, it's an open competition. Here in the Philippines, there's no categories for Fire Dragon.
Okay.
So we always compete with regular teams. So that's the
At
challenge.
least for context, for those watching. Yeah.
So
because many who are watching might be thinking they excel because they also compete with other people with disability. But actually, they compete with the rest of the world.
Yes. So it's we're gonna challenge, maybe challenge and advantage for us because it's rooms for improvement that we level by level na improve ang skills in paddling as a team.
So this was in 2017, right?
Yes.
How did the Hong Kong invitation come along?
Well,
how did you receive the invitation?
So as mentioned before na nag-viral ang video na mo. So it got the attention of the international community.
Okay.
And then we were invited by the Miss Marsha, the founder of PDBF, and she said, "Oh, there's a Para-Dragon Championship in Hong Kong. You might be interested." And that was December of 2016.
All right.
So, Hong Kong.
Yes.
So, because we started as a recreational rehab program.
Right.
So, mean to say we just want to have them enjoy, participate, and second, naging ang pagdaog ba. But we said, oh, this is an opportunity knocking at our doors, no? And I think 6 months, if we just get the right people to support the team, the right training, and the right guidance, then I think we can actually compete. And 6 months is it's a good preparation already. So dito. So without a doubt, I told her, okay, sige, we'll participate. Bisan what we want. So may committee, layo pa, okay, kaya pa. So we started to, started fundraising, pero later on na focus with me sa training. Okay. And then one thing, Manggod, that we want to prove is that if only we can set a structure in terms of developing sports programs, particularly aiming for athletes with disability, I think they can appear alongside with other athletes. And wala ko na makita good existing na dito sa Cebu or even majority of the Philippines. So, I've knocked the different institutions and organizations and talked to a lot of people if they're interested to help PADS develop our adaptive sports program, and I was really overwhelmed by their support and their belief for the program. So we got the best resources, experts in the community in terms of strength and conditioning, in terms of biokinetics, sports physiology, sports science. So, we studied every detail of each athlete. We profile na mo sila, what program ang angay ibutangan niya, what nutrition program. So, i-profile na mo sila. So, we found that majority of them are yung naay mga secondary illnesses, mga diabetic, obese. So, sa first 3 months, we have to address those secondary illnesses.
Yeah.
And then later on, pag-assess ilang functional movement, lisod pa sila, inani. So we have to study where they sit, or where we place them in the boat.
Yeah.
And katong mga deaf na mo, we have to study, you have to train Coach Chris how to communicate in sign language for really masses. So, and that's the beauty of adaptive sports.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
okay, since we're on the topic, Coach, Sir JB, would like to mention the other members of the team who are not here with us today but have been very helpful, definitely. Mr. Eugene Octavanio, Viano, you're the Managing Director of Maya Physical. Professor J.R. Tiu, your biomechanics and kinetics expert.
Yes.
Justine Redoble, a developmental disability researcher,
yeah,
who's been helping with you also. So, congrats also.
Yes. So, we've almost meet at least every week. Discuss mo sa akin itong mga data, itong sabihin itong ganda ni basing, and we met them also in Hong Kong. So we're really discussing how we can provide the best mga programs na in terms of evidence-based research.
Yeah.
So muna mag-apply it sa, we don't want to experiment on our athletes.
Correct. Yeah.
So we want to apply kung saan naging effective, kung saan naging naakaroon, pinakabag-o, everything. And we are really happy na grabe kaya responsive community. Like for example, our pain management program, we were able to access the peso wave, meaning the latest trend in pain management, yung shockwave na to na shockwave therapy. And that's really expensive kung ordinary mo bayad ka.
How much?
Very expensive na. Session siguro na mo nasa mga 2,500 siguro or mga 1,000 o 500 pinabarato. And these are pinaka-latest karon sa market. So, and access na to na for free, and access mga facilities na mga state-of-the-art facilities like sa Maayo Medical, we're able to access that for free. So, and na-studyan yun na paano na to nilang each, and kaya yung philosophy mo, sports is for all, so meaning or sport is for community. So the community should take ownership of the sporting program or the team. You have to take ownership of the team. So, motto. Everyone just pulled in the resources, and grabe po like when the community is at your back.
Yeah.
When you race.
Corporate sponsors. Was it difficult to get sponsors? Because of course, when you go international, money should be a major concern.
Yung challenging part yun na. Kay majority of our partners, kung naman in kind.
Yes.
Ex-deal, but money isod kayo. Yung mga first race naman in Hong Kong, 3 days na lang, look, ayun mo patay ko ticket. And then, naminor dito akong mother-in-law, so, problema ninyo, ano na ba? She was just, onlooker lang siya, wala problema ninyo. Mami pamiliti. So, okay, don't mention it, kaya ikaw na lang, ako na yung bahala ninyo. Sabihin nyo, siya bahala. Siya yung sponsor. Basta bayaran lang ko ninyo kung sige.
Able and able.
Pag-larga na lang mo, mong kwarta, mga 50,000 na siguro to. Sus, paabot na mo. So, first day pa lang, gurutas kaon. Yan na yun. Post sa Facebook. Tayo may tabang. We were read beggars sa dito sa Hong Kong.
This was last year.
Last year. Ang mga community, other teams were also, how do we help you? So, we have shirts, mga necklaces. Doon naman nagpalit. Nana sila dito. So, naka-survive pa me, no? After ato. So, payo mo yung sisuda, mintay na, hindi dapat inyo na. Pero, we have to be here, no? And I think if we win this, everything will change. Amo to, they really paddle with very emotional ito na race. Very emotional for everyone. Kaya grabe man struggle.
So Rev, can you share with us kung saan ang mga struggle ang giisgutan?
Kanang magproblema ka sa kuwan. Problema ka sa imong primero sa kaon na.
Priceless.
Priceless.
No rice.
Kapoy. Mingaw na.
Yeah. And different, right? Different atmosphere. Lahat na.
Lain ang imong tao may mama.
Pagkakita niyo sa inyong the other competitors, Miss. How was it?
First time naman i-compete sa Hong Kong, syempre, di na maging kalikaya na to sir no nga Pilipino, mubo. Tagas kayo, ang yoki.
That's the reality, no?
Ikaw po sa Pilipinas, mabalik na po sa taas. Digid kalikaya first time to na mo nga ni-compete ni Makana, coach. Nagbukas kontra, nag-asa, mga na, ayaw lagi magtanaw sa inyong kontra. Focus na mo, focus, believe in yourself. Naman, nag-train mo. Ayaw mong kahit mo.
Okay. How did you convince them to believe in themselves, coach?
Every training, I want them to exceed their limits.
Okay.
Because we didn't just give lousy programs, but we give more than the normal programs. And then they exceeded, yes. That's the secret of our team na may ka nang mahalag, galisod na, we have a chance na. Susuka,
hindi lang susuko.
pero hindi susuko. They even vomit in the training.
Yeah.
They even
That's how bad you are. That's how harsh you are.
That's how intense
Sa training, we don't really talk about our disabilities.
Of course, yeah.
Lingkod sa diha, we treat them as athletes. So
correct, yeah.
If you give up during the trainings, you're not giving up on us, you're giving up on yourself. So we want them to parang yung ma-exceed din ang limit until sa style na may mga ma-develop din ang character ba.
Yeah.
So kung ito, we force them to wake up early as 4:30. We watch over their nutrition training mismo. Bahala suka mo nila. Basta
Yeah. I'd like to ask you this because off camera we were talking and Miss Eva told me I think a coach should be the best person to answer this. Challenges in training. She said mas challenging daw sa coach, on the side of the coach, because you're dealing with people with different responses and disabilities.
Actually, this is my first time to mingle with people with disability. And then it's very challenging, emotional, lahat. Because different attitudes, different personalities, and then
so different approaches.
Yes, different approaches actually. And then I really don't know how to sign language before. I really I asked one by one how to say good morning, how to say good, how to say wrong, because movement na ma-apply na ako sa both training. So mo-follow naman ang conversational sign language, because I really want them to, when I say this, they will react. When I say this, they will react. Marga ng movements of little by little, and then it's hard kay ang respect na makuha.
Okay.
Because I really don't know these people, they don't know me, and then I'm telling this to I'm telling them to do this.
Okay.
But I'm happy that I'm heart to heart.
Because at that point in time, you were the intruder.
Yes, I'm the intruder. Yes,
outsider.
I'm outsider. And then I always cry because sometimes natay mga padunggan ng mga nga naman siya margaan ba. But sensitive ang mga PWD. Yes, dili pa ako
different disability, lain-lain pag
Correct.
But to be fair, we saw how Chris grew as a leader, but it's so difficult to. He was very willing to give his talent to the team, but there were so many kind of things that people need to adjust to each other.
Correct.
And you cannot be a coach also if you yourself are not teachable. So you mismo have to show that you yourself are teachable.
Yeah.
And I've seen him grow in his leadership as a coach. And that's what I'm proud of him as a coach. Because you won't last in that position if you yourself, are not do not accommodate, do not listen to the
Yes,
others.
absolutely, yes.
So I've seen his growth, and we're very proud of him for that. Yeah.
Okay, so finally, competition day.
When
What was the mood
Hong Kong.
in Hong Kong? Yeah, last year. What was the mood of the team? Competition day.
very confident last year, and then this year we fly in Hong Kong more confident, but confident but humble, because we came there more prepared, because we joined regular categories, regular races, competing with national and elite teams from other countries. And then, but our main purpose there is for Dragon. We just joined the regular categories to test our skills again, to test our what was the effect of our trainings, hard trainings, in preparation for the Hong Kong Dragon.
Because after the Hong Kong last year, you competed in several races. In the Triton Cup locally, Triton Cup, this was in Manila. Yes, Cagayan, the second Cagayan Gold Cup, the double Dragonboat race in Iloilo, the Argao Service Villas in this was here, and then of course the Naga Invitational Dragonboat race. Yeah. And I heard that you're also invited to the very first Ormoc Dragonboat Mayor's Cup, because the mayor of Ormoc, Richard Gomez, saw the ability of the team, and he wants the team to be a model team, to establish their own group in Ormoc. Yeah.
So we were contacted by the Sports Commission of Ormoc City, and they said that they wanted to invite us, and I told them, look, that's a week just right after the Hong Kong race.
Yeah.
And I go, kasi lang, when they told us that they are setting up a PWD team and they want us there because they want us to inspire the team. So kami, okay, sige, pwede na. Anyway, that's the message that we are always trying to bring in every race that we go.
Yeah.
So, although we told them that we're confirming our participation. We're not really aiming to win that race. We just want to meet, or we are really excited to meet the PWD team there.
First and foremost, right?
Yes. Mo yung plan with na mo sa Panthers at advocacy first before winning. If we win, if we deserve that race, then we will win. So second again na. That's why we bring in the message every time we race in different islands. We bring the message of inclusion good. So second na ito ang pagdaog na mo, and we were really quite surprised na magdaog nito.
Because I think that actually is one of the strengths of the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Believing in the advocacy first,
Yes.
more than
impact, Joe. If you look at the impact of the team, you'd see that not only the Philippines has sinukaya man but you even also gain the respect. Like examples of Hong Kong, a lot of teams there. Like when they for the last race, when the Panthers passed, sus grabe ang pakpak sa mga other teams. And I believe Japan has invited JP just to talk about adaptive Dragonboat.
Yeah.
So the impact, you can say, is global na nito.
True.
Actually, one memorable experience we had in Hong Kong last weekend was at the finals of the open men's category, but we didn't realize that the top 10 teams of China was participating as well, same as the other national teams, Japan, Chinese Taipei,
Singapore.
And then we were, na-shock me na, Sundas finals.
Your strongest competitors for you?
China.
US.
Okay, China has a professional race. Professional league for Dragonboat. Ninaalid do mga professional team nila.
Because I think this also came from them.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
And then when we were called, everything just stopped. No, and it started with one clap, and then ripple claps na paglakaw sa team. And ang mga race officials, naglinya sila dito sa stairs. They were really clapping at the paddlers. Murag considering ba murag daog na muray na ba?
Told us, you are a hero.
Yeah.
So ayun lang na I told them, Bright told me we don't really have to win this race because this is more than gold. What happened here, earning the respect of the premier elite teams of the different countries. It's more than gold. It's more than the gold medal. So be proud, no? Stand tall mo kay you earn this respect, and respect is not freely given. It has to be gained. So mo to murag di ko kalimutan to salida mo mi salida ni netabo na rin. And mo to murag I think mission accomplished na ta diri sa God. So we're done with our mission here in Hong Kong. So moto, and then mas nidasig pas lang maayo after that. So of the 160 teams, we got seeded as the 5th and 6th team, no, overall sa 36 countries.
Okay.
And we were told by the race officials that you're my favorite team. Okay, your favorite team. You know, it's expected Chinese team will win because they're professional teams.
Yeah.
But we were really happy to see you compete side to side with them or toe to toe with these teams. Okay, with your disability, no, I think you can still be a strong team next year. You just have to take a lot of
food
yeah, that's true because you know what? We only eat boiled egg, kamote, aspas, for our nutritional program.
It's very important to inculcate in their minds, but that they're not. First things first, they are athletes.
Yes.
You know, they're athletes. They're bringing the name of the Philippines.
Yes.
So kind of balik it. We had to inculcate in their minds, because they're really ambassadors of the country.
Yes.
Yes.
Pero sige na lang ng country, Cebu yun. Mas discriminating kayo ng Cebu.
Yeah, there was this article from Hong Kong, team from Cebu.
That's nice.
Grabe good ito pag ang usas mga nakadasig yun na was the overwhelming support of the Filipino community.
Yes.
Imagine one kind of Friday, Saturday, grabe ang ulan. No, and you can see a flock of mga 100, 200 Filipinos. Mga doon ang cheer sa mga usay food ninyo, wala may food. Ang atos na dito mo balik, dog fruits, bit og mapagkaon. Bayanihan is really very much alive dito. Yeah, pamapag Sunday, init kayo. Ning samot kadaghan. Mga flat, so ang organization, they have to get additional security para lang sa
exit.
O para exit, clear lang exit, para lang sa crowd control.
Yeah, but you do realize that you actually brought the crowd together.
Yes, mo gid na ang good nyo. Basa na mo sa comment sa Facebook. Ingong gisla or when we talk to them personally, ingong gisla kay boss, pinalakas nyo ang loob namin dito sa Hong Kong. And before the race started, nag-prayer me, and we look at the flag, no? Traditionally, kamo ganang ipa-spread ang flag na mo, and we look at the flag for a few minutes, and we offer, and dedicate everything to the flag, and we dedicated that race for the OFWs dito sa Hong Kong. Nung tingnan, grabe yung situation nito, no? Grabe ang depressing situation nila in terms of discrimination, how people see them there, or mga injustices in sa treatments mga tao dito sa Hong Kong, and also being able to being away from your families for how many years mo to
Correct. Yeah.
So ako nito gi-offer sa ila yun, and also to thousands of Filipinos with disabilities. So mo to yung nakadasig mo maayo pagdaog na mo murag may kalamian the feeling.
Yes, the feeling.
Yes.
National pride.
Yeah.
Nahugyaw ang Central Pier.
Was it the best time ninyo, no?
Oh,
For the
mabuti
teams,
pinaka best
the
time,
best
best time.
Yeah. Let's get Brian and Sir Rolando in the conversation. Kumusta ba guys? Ali, come on, please join us. Please join us here. Okay naman din. How was your experience in Hong Kong? Kumusta dito? Kamong duha, you were also in the first competition?
Brad was
First race, okay, go.
Mas nindot ito nga race kay makita ni mga tanangil. Pero dili lalim ang pulba. Yeah. Ang dili pares dili sa nga muang bandal na. Barang kuan lang dito lahi tanan nimong tao. Kaya mo pulbaan ka, hindi ka sabot niya. First time mo na akong pasyonan niya pero
The feeling.
nagaling nga to.
Okay.
Sa Pilipinas, natural lang.
Yeah.
Grabe yung pulba.
Napagin yung mga asawa, no? So, school pa ba?
Hindi mawa man kita pag nila.
Brad, what about you?
That's my second year at that time when
Nasa dito.
ang pressure ba grabe kayo kay knowing na daghan kayong mga people na nag-expect mag-expect na mas muhatag pa much better na performance compared last year.
Of course,
so that's the
yeah.
pressure. We have a lot of exposure sa mga ipang-share among photos, videos, and good luck me yun sa mga tao which is nagkuan sila nagtuugid sila nga mag-grab na magbalik ang goal which is pressure yung kaayo ang kinahanglan paningkamutan nila mo ang nga makuha to ang goal. And then mo to ang the best good nga nakatabang namo dito isang support sa atong Filipino community.
Yeah.
Grabe kayo Michelle, lahig good kayo sa feeling na magbugsay ka with the flag waving, with the people cheering, clapping at you, and you just there, ihatag lang nimo tanan para sa flag, para sa atong kaigsunan niya na ikumasanan.
Pero let's pretend Coach Chris is not here. What kind of pressure? what kind of coach is he?
Actually, si Sir Chris is stricto. Isog. Pero pag first, para na mo kay PWDs, knowing that as an historian lagi na PWDs have different characteristics, different emotions, different attitudes. You need to adjust them. Before, ang mga PWDs is mahadlok ni Sir Chris kay isog nga na isog. Until as months goes by, naghinay na mag-adjust, naghinay na mag-adapt ang isig kausa. Nakat-on may sa iyang attitude, sa iyang attitude. And then, mas stronger na mong bonds. Like, magkasinabot na may permi, di na pare sa una, na magreklamo sa boat, dahil sa training program.
Bigiyahin.
Too much, mapilong too much.
Natural lang gina sa mga coach siguro ang kanang
I-push.
i-push yung kaya ako sa una before. Anong ingani ko man ko nga ang race 2 minutes naman. Ano ang training mo? More than 3 hours man. Ang race 2 minutes naman. Ano ba? Sa nagdagan ng panahon na na-realize na mga worth it gila ito tanan niya. Para gila ito sa future. Preparation for the future.
Thank you.
Yes. Absolutely. Actually, share. Sir, yun sa mo pag-appeal sa team? Si Mrs. First, right? Okay.
Siya yung una siya paddlers. Then, hatod sundo lang ako kay driver. Kuha lang, overseas ako na hatod. Istambay ko tungkol na siya kay hatod ko. Di man siya magsakay pa si jeep. Siyempre, matraffic, bugay, tapos bawa pa siya. Matayin ko, sige, decide na mag-turn ako sa Pilipinas. Nagkadugayan, yun man ako malami, bugsay. So, try ko one day. Try ko bugsay. Nindot. So, mga tol, sugod ako bugsay.
From fishbowl to
Bugsay na.
Bugsay.
Anak ko ang sir, pwede ko mabugsay siya. So, okay, bugsay. Mga bugsay. So, ang first na ako nga race sa Manila, gawa na ako pig paddlers.
Pig paddlers, yeah, okay.
First na ako, sikan, kailangan ko, matong palayaran. Ang todo ni Coach mo nga mga English. Grabe yun. Grabe. Kasi grabe. Pero para dito sa mga. Hindi ito para sa... Yeah. Sumawa para sa
At first, without juga nga kapuyan.
Yung sa'yo, kasama.
Give up na lang ko. May anak ba nga mga thoughts ako na mga... Isuda ko na yung babuhat. Kaya ka nila mo. Pero hinay na kasi mo adjust ang gagalingon niya. Possible mo dahil.
Pero wala sa first na mo sa first na mo appeal, marag di ka ultimo break di ka suot.
Kumahol. Kaya tali para last.
Pero sino nag-alaksan?
Ito yung Latin na mo.
We would like to thank you guys sa Alaksan yun.
Hindi mo lang sure, hindi ka suot. Bisag blackout.
Okay, for context, let's mention the disabilities, the different disabilities in the group. Yes, please.
So we have deaf, we have
How many are
11.
11? Okay.
We also have those
Amputees.
Amputees, yeah.
And then katong munay
Polio. Ben blind, ako tayo blind.
Okay.
one pero wala na.
Yeah. Okay.
This is work. Pare na.
It's interesting because like Coach Chris and myself, no, with a disability, we just come there as volunteers ba?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of kanang the team. If there are people who want to share their time, talent, and treasure, they can always come and join us as volunteers.
Yeah. How can they do that?
How can they do that? Just attend the practices, the trainings.
We don't
have membership.
We open the program to everyone, even those without disabilities, even to other teams.
Yes.
We do not recruit. To be honest, sila lang mo doon lang. And we told them, okay, open lang. We have equipments, freely accessible. We don't really ask questions as long as you will survive the training. So, uban, madto, sunod din ang balik.
That's the key for this one. As long as you survive.
You survive the training, welcome.
You survive the training. If you wanna have the gold medal, you have to survive the training.
Survive the training. And karon mas taas pa ang level sa training because we got the services of Coach Eileen Padron.
Yes. Oh, by the way, yeah.
Ang na siya, usas mga members sa pioneering Dragonboat, National Dragonboat team sa Philippines. She's been like paddling for the last 2 decades already, and I think coaching for the past decade. So, and we only want to get the best services and serve the best interest of the team. Okay, we do not just say, champion na mi, okay na tayo. So we want to really exceed yung asagid kutub ang team. And one reason ganina, pwede lang kami bubog sila sa Dragon, but we chose to race with the Premier Elite teams para mag-gauge yun na mo asa ka
Correct.
Kaya para masukod sa na mo, kung sa'yo worth yun sa pagmatag sa iyo.
Yeah.
No, paghumol sa ice.
Ice
bath.
Some kind of things na to improve pa naman.
Oo, kasi ako to experience. Kaya ba mga sometimes masudlag hangin ang mga paddlers. Medyo ganami.
Mag-complacent na.
At least naagi dapat humbling experience. No? Dapat ibutangi sila na mo din dapat mo sabi biday ko dapat yung absent kayo no sa USB na mo or kusog ka rin ang team ano ba and dapat na sila i-look up to na one role model na if they want to be the strong they have to also race with the strongest teams.
Yes, absolutely.
So mo to I think dako kay sila na gain na experience ato race sa Hong Kong kay murag mo gito yung murag naana dito ang mga the best of the best teams and we're happy.
Is there a bigger competition?
So we got
Next
invited. We're going back again to the United States. Ako day.
With a team.
Next month. No, we got invited to one of the biggest races in the United States, the Chicago International Dragonboat Festival, in which nasa dako concentration of adapted Dragonboat teams.
Okay.
And also, we are also racing with other teams without disabilities. But the most important thing that we want to do there is to train on adaptive sports and recreational rehab. So dito, I want to bring them there because I want them to see the bigger picture also getting adaptive sports, because most of the time I talk about adaptive sports, blah blah blah, sports diplomacy.
Yeah. You can be very alien.
Yes.
Pero they don't really get it. Wala sila kita. So I want to bring them there para maka-experience sila, makatulpon sila and talk to people there about the disability movement in the United States. Para lahi maging kayo ang culture para to here sa Philippines mas more on more on begging ta, more on ganang murag sitag ganang we owe this to you ma'am good na culture, but
That's true.
they don't really exert their rights. Dito
Correct.
they demand
Absolutely.
take ownership.
Yes.
Gusto na makita nila dito so that when they get back here mo retire. Nagkaroon sila mukha. So at least they can see na at least mo not a rippling effect na tanong sa plant the seeds of the advocacy side ba.
Yes.
And also my experience po nila, and I think when they get back here they become mentors of others 10, 40 or hundreds of young
Pillar good
athletes.
ang life of an athlete. So we just want them na after this season of being an athlete, you have the opportunity to be coaches, to be trainers.
Yes, absolutely.
The concept of adaptive sports, it's really simple. If you have, let's say in the States, you have a wounded soldier coming in and say, let's say wanting to join Dragonboat race or team, the sport cannot say no. We won't allow you to paddle because you only have one arm. With adaptive sports, it's the sport adapting to the disability of the person. So what they would have to do is, in an example, so when the soldier in the US, they had to create an L-shaped paddle.
Okay.
So that the wounded soldier can paddle. It's the sport adapting to the disability, to the person. And JP was there 2 years ago, learned about this, and he wants the team to know, really to experience what this is all about, so that when they come here, they have a bigger perspective of what this program is all about. Yeah, sila na sila ang spread.
That's true. And really, the international exposure is different.
Yes.
Different.
Fair.
And we still have a lot to learn.
Yes.
As far as adaptive sports is concerned.
But as infancy stage.
It's only 2 years.
So when I was talking to a lot of PTOTs, came where yung gini-field nila to rehab, they said, oh, nakabasa ko naman sir, adaptive sports. So one of the books pag college, but I didn't really see, or there's scarcity of data in terms of disability sports.
Yes.
And I think there's also a need for us to develop a research and data gathering on disability sports, particularly here in Cebu.
Yes.
Because we really wanted to set up that resource center or the recreational rehab center diri sa Cebu para dito tayo makuha data, and it becomes cradle for future elite
That's
athletes.
very nice. Yeah.
So we already have the office space, which is in Marina Seaview. We have that office Gamera, but we have like the SUPs, the stand-up paddle, we have the kayak, and then a little bit of tweaking with this equipment. Like let's say a person who's normally bound on a wheelchair can actually do these sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have that. You are invited to go to the office and see for yourself.
Very small.
And experience
Pero you have to start somewhere.
Yes. Okay. If there are organizations, even companies that would want to support the team, how can they reach you?
They can message us through the Facebook page. I advise them to go to the Facebook page of PADS Adapted Dragonboat Racing Team, or through the PADS page mismo. Very active man ta dito, so that they can also look into our past activities and updates. But if they want to call us, they can contact us through 0917 701 4700. So 0917 701 4700. And or email us at jp@pads.org.ph.
Right.
for mga short-term partnerships like our trip in Chicago. So that we still need to raise a lot of funds para sa allowances.
We might laugh about it, but that's really the reality.
Lang allowances nila, even pangpalit sa benta card sa train. That's really important, no? And pang-terminal fee. So and really knocking at the hearts of our sponsors, particularly sa airline company. Hopefully, we will hear from them tomorrow.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Because after all, you'll be bringing the Philippine flag.
Of course, and we are hoping na makatugid na dito and change a lot of lives of 30 plus people. No?
Yeah, and the many other lives.
No?
Because it's nice now that we have something tangible to see. The group is, to put it in academic terms, an interesting case study.
Yeah. That's true.
In adaptive sports.
Yeah, that's why every time we got mo sila, so daghan mo papel aning natong
Yeah.
It's because everything we put here, you write here, it's only data.
Yeah.
And it's something that can contribute to research later on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So muna mo i-aim yun. So we work with Professor Justin Redoble and the College of Southwestern University, FINMA, Sports Sciences. Para we can put a face on niya. Sa disability sports or adaptive sports or recreational rehab in the Philippines. Say now na. Wala may naong yun. As in, mata-mata lang. Or even in sports development, mata-mata lang. Ang kailang experience, they coach because dugay na lang sigduduan. Or word of mouth and training. So, wala, inana ba? And it's a matter of time that it's about time that we have to put a serious face in sports. And also developing athletes. Kaya mo na itong kulang yun. I think that's the gap we have right now. Na, because, pagdagan lang niya, tayo lang niya, without even actually studying the biokinetic, or kuwan lang, tanaw sa YouTube, sundan.
I think the Dragonboat program is the most successful by far for the programs that PADS is trying to develop. So we have the seated volleyball, we also have the wheelchair basketball. So far the greatest, the best response that we've ever had, most success that we've ever had was the Dragonboat program. Pero it doesn't stop us from also doing like mga liga or mga competitions.
Have you started competing in
the
other sports?
We have seated volleyball. We also have the wheelchair
basketball.
So we've been inviting the coaches from like
US.
We have the national coach for the wheelchair basketball sa Thailand. So he was here with us. He helped us.
And we also we inaugurated the sitting volleyball in the Philippines as well last year, last October. We brought in Coach Eric Hanson to introduce sitting volleyball. And then right now we're trying to experiment on adaptive stand-up paddling, adaptive kayak. Tapos mo kayak, marunong spaceship okay, we have this outrigger and just to keep the balance. Okay, recreational rehab. A lot of people, there are a lot of misconceptions about rehab program. There's a fear about rehab. Wato lang dito and they don't like to be treated as a patient.
Clinic.
Clinic. Tinamutiwa sa rehab program. So here we want to portray rehab as it's very cool. Fun. Through sports and recreational activities.
That's true.
That's the concept.
Coach, what's your hope for the team? No pressure for another goal, but what's your hope for the team?
My hope for the team is we will spread more awareness to people with disability, and then to give hope to other people na who has keep lang sila sa ilang kagalingon sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ng balay na we are here, PADS Adaptive. You are welcome to come with us, and then we will help you to regain your confidence and morale. You are family to us.
Miss Eva.
Sa ako ang side, ang first gina mong ginoo na nga na-build sa PADS sa pag-train aning paddling tungod kay gusto sa damo nga mapakita sa among mga kaubanan nga person with disability nga until now dili pa maka-accept silang kaugalingon. Then napay uban nga nagtago pa silang balay kay lahi kaawa ilang disability.
Yes, yes.
Then here we us nakita sa mga tao nga in spite sa mong disability kamauming mo sabay sa duwa diin ang among mga nakontrang mga tao nga walay disability. So marami encourage ang person with disability nga ayaw kaulaw kay mutugid ko nga ang Ginoo na plano nato. Nganong naingon tani. Yeah. Gawas, get involved. Nananas ato ang mga syudad, so may involved kita sa mga activity nga para sa person with disability.
Okay, and to correct that, I think all of us have disabilities. It's not just
Kailan
you,
nila?
only that yours is physical.
Yeah.
I'm so poor in math, that's a disability.
But kasuwat ka kasi, let him write.
But really, thank you for that, Ms. Eva. Sir, Rep.
Actually, akong hangyo sa uban ng PWD, dili nila ikaw no. Salig lang sa imong kaugalingon, kaya lagi nato ang tanan.
Over pain.
Let's listen to Brian and Sorona.
Si Brad.
Ako din. Ikaw sa una.
Don't be shy.
As a person with disability, sadden ang pagka-person with disability unlike sa mga inborn. Because we have normal life before. Katong mga na-experience with accidents, ayan, never lose hope yun sa kinabuhi kay kadyo tragyo kay nang kaguul kanang PWD na ka na mo na like magkakigag mga depression, mga ang stigma sa mga tao ba against people with disabilities. Ayaw na diha kay ika pwede na may nga oo, di ba?
Self-pity.
Oo, self-pity pati nga no, malugay ko sa galingon nga. Pero maka-join ka sa mga adaptive sports program, maka-mingle ka mga PWDs who already accepted themselves na ingana sila, ingana me. We could teach you how to accept yourself and be proud of who you are and your identity. Paggawas na.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Go, sir.
So, lahat naman siguro ang able sa diba? So, kaya na mo. So, kaya ko nila. So, nagtago mo sa dapin.
Paggawas mo.
Pagkakas mo sa bats. Welcome mo tanan.
So,
Kaya mo ngayon, kamu pa ka.
Thank you very much to the two of you. And guys, thank you so much for being here. First of all, thank you very much for congratulations on your wins and future wins. No pressure, coach. Sir, JP. Finally, your hope for the team.
Continue as we are, and always stay humble and honest to yourself. And just remember that our combined disabilities is our greatest strength. So, never. Always put God first in your life. Kung sa asa mo mapunta or so what tomorrow will have for you. So, and I'm also I want to invite everyone, particularly our partners in the community. That PADS is open here. No, this program is for you. It's for everyone. Sports is for all. It's the greatest equalizer. And we like to encourage those who have disabilities to come out in the open, join PADS, enjoy, and you have a family in PADS. So please pray for the team, pray for everyone, and we look forward to more partnerships, donations, sponsorships for the benefit of Filipinos with disabilities.
Fingers crossed very tightly. Once again, the members of PADS, thank you very much for being here. Number one, thank you for making us proud. Secondly, thank you very much for inspiring us. And most importantly, I think, thank you very much for showing us that the only real limitations are the ones we set for ourselves.
Yeah.
These are the members of the Philippine Accessible Disability Services Incorporated PADS, Adaptive Dragonboat Racing Team, back-to-back champions in the Hong Kong International Dragonboat Race. Thank you all for joining us today. And to all of you watching, thank you much. We'll see you again next time. We'll say goodbye for now. I'm Jobert Ocao, online editor of the Freeman. Thank you so much for joining us. See you again next time here on the Freeman Conversations.
Thank you.
Yay, thank you.